What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. My name's Big Cam, and today we are watching 2024's Nosferatu from director Robert Eggers, starring Lilly-Rose Depp, which is Johnny Depp's daughter? I'm not quite sure where Depp comes in, but I want to say she's like his daughter or something like that. She did a quite good job in this movie. Her character's like haunted throughout this movie, and you're like, oof, that poor woman, like, just really going through it, and that poor not poor Nosferatu, but poor woman getting just absolutely haunted by Nosferatu, and Nosferatu played by Bill Skarsgard, playing Count Orlok, and he's actually a more interesting, vampire, Dracula, whatever you would like to call him, Nosferatu, than I've seen in other ones. I haven't watched a whole lot of vampire ones. I've watched a lot more werewolf ones. But as far as vampire ones go, I like him a lot more than Gary Oldman's. You know? I like this more than The Last Voyage of Demeter, although that felt like a more, focused story. And the Nosferatu is more of a monster than a man, where like, we kind of hear and see Bill Skarsgård underneath there, but he's now old and rotting and much more monster and vampire than man, but you can still see and hear that man underneath there. And it's, every time he was on screen, he's so gross, but I couldn't take my eyes off of it, right? So I had a hard time watching this movie going, do I like this or do I not? I'm still not quite sure how I feel about it. I know I'm not going to be rewatching it anytime soon, maybe during Halloween time, but I feel like horror movies for me are more like one-time watches. I've never really watched a horror movie and been like, damn, I want to see that again. And if I did, it was like a Van Helsing or something that I enjoyed, and something that's a little bit more entertaining rather than scary. But some of the Wolfman movies I definitely wanted to see again, but I'm into the werewolves. Vampires, not so much, so maybe comment below some other vampire movies that are good recommendations that I might need to check out. But the rest of the cast includes Nicholas Hoult as Lilly-Rose Depp's little husband there, and then there's Aaron Taylor-Johnson as his friend, which I kind of really liked his character. Willem Dafoe's in there as like a nutbag. Emma Corrin is in there, who just came off of being Cassandra Nova in Deadpool and Wolverine. And then we also got Ralph Ineson, who is going to be Galactus in the new Fantastic Four movie coming up. He played Dr. Wilhelm Schreibers. And there's some other people in that cast too, but those are the main people. And honestly, Robert Eggers shot this beautifully. Like, some of the shots are so just beautiful, dark, because, so I had to adjust the settings on my TV a little bit to up the brightness a little bit because it was a little too dark, but really good nonetheless, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I don't know if it's really my thing, my type of movies, so I'm not sure if I really did like it, but I know going forward that this director, Robert Eggers, his next film is going to be a werewolf film. And it's like set way back in like the 1700s or something like that. And just from the concept art I saw that, I'm going to be here for Robert Eggers' next film. But, what other films has he done? The Lighthouse, I saw bits and pieces of that when my mother was watching it. That I didn't necessarily love. The Witch I've heard good things about, but also, definitely seems like a horror movie. Not my vibe. The Northman I haven't seen, but I've heard good things about. Brothers haven't seen. So I haven't seen a whole lot of his filmography, but out of the 9 films he's done, it seems interesting enough. And the next film coming out is a werewolf movie set in the 13th century. Oh, so even further back. Wow. True period piece. And he's writing, directing, producing. Wow. So yeah, like I said, the werewolf film that he's doing next, I'm probably going to love, but the other films in his filmography I haven't necessarily liked so far, and I might need to check out a couple of the other ones. Maybe The Witch, maybe the Lighthouse again. Ugh, I don't know if I can. But maybe The Northman for sure. I think I watched that one time, but kind of half-watched it falling asleep, and maybe that deserves a full watch. But comment below your thoughts. Was that a good movie? What did you think? But Nosferatu, I gave overall about a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I almost gave it a 3 stars. I'm just not quite sure where it stands for me, but it was shot really well, so that's where I landed on a 3.5 out of 5 stars, but a 7 out of 10. Comment below your score for this movie. I'd love to hear your thoughts and what you think about this movie down in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What score out of 5 or 10 stars would you give it? Overall, for me, good movie. Can't wait for his next one. But comment below some movie recommendations for me. If you'd like to follow my other social medias, links down in the description below. And if you've made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. And if you'd like to support the channel and help me out, the best way to do that is by liking this video, commenting down in the comment section below, hitting that bell so you don't miss future videos and you get the notifications. Thank you guys. Once again, my name is Big Cam, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.